Shall we begin? Welcome back to D&D in Kavran. Last time, you guys left the lovely Heron village of Cottontail, striking out once more for the Rose Garden. Along the way, you met a pair of friendly Ursin. I can't read my own notes. Ursinan. Why did I call them that? Bear-like folk who are on their way to visit family. The party travel with them briefly before leaving the slower-moving travellers behind. Soon after, the party found their path blocked by a cohort of soldiers from Duchess Tinthara. They'd set up a position to block the road, inspecting travellers to ensure each had paid the tithe ordered by the Duchess. Any who cross her lands must serve for a time or give up some of their life force. The party was disinclined to submit to this order. Stix used his paladin powers to force the Spey soldiers to flee, giving the party an opportunity to run. And they managed to escape. The party travelled along, putting distance between themselves before they set up camp for the night. While at camp, they encountered Delphi once again, wandering the woods. She spent time with them, asking Stix many questions about Kavran, her charismatic nature encouraging him in conversation. While they conversed, Klari attempted to use legend lore to learn what she could about Delphi, only to find a magic blocked her divination spell. In turn, Arwen questioned Delphi intensely about her past, information Delphi willingly shared, along with offered wine, which the party declined. Eventually, she departed, leaving the party with the wine and the fire she conjured. The party settled in to rest, setting watch. During her watch, Arwen spotted figures approaching through the woods. Tracked down and attracted to the fire, the party had been found by the elves. They had escaped. Arwen swiftly hid the party with invisibility, but unable to hide their camp, the Eladrin approached, searching for them. Arwen's spell allowed the party to launch an ambush on the elves, ensuring in the ensuing fight, the spring and summer Eladrin transformed into cold and wintry versions of themselves when significantly wounded. In doing so, they became more magically dangerous, casting powerful spells. And this is where we pick things up at the top of the initiative with Arwen.
I forgot I was the top.
You are currently standing in an area of icy rocks that surround you, making the area difficult terrain.
I think that's fine. I don't like moving anyway. Actually, no, I don't think. Does difficult terrain mobile.
Non-magical difficult terrain in your favourite terrain is fine.
That's good. I think I was going to where's the big fire? Yes. So 60-foot radius. Can I get
60-foot radius? Damn.
Nope.
I was going to say, what the hell are you casting?
No. I can't read.
60-foot range.
Yes. For the 10-foot radius. What was the thing I was reading the other day?
Fireball?
That was like
wall of fire?
A big
Flame strike?
I don't remember. Well, no, flame strike's the 10-foot one. Okay, one. Which square is that in? Because that kind of. Okay, I'm going to do a flame strike on the 3. This one, this one.
Yeah,
And
this one's not really in a square. I'll put it there. That's in a square. I'll just. But yeah, that is 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I think you can get all 3 of them. I'll say.
Yeah, it's in a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
So if I go from like here,
Yeah.
that should get all of them.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Okay.
30, 40, 45, yeah, and I can get there. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity. Okay, so the blue one got an 11. The purple one got a 21. And the green one got a 7.
Okay, 2 of them fail.
Okay.
Do I wanna? Oh no, I wanna cast it up because I don't have any spells. Okay. That's not very good at all. Oh well. So the ones that failed take full damage, and then the other one takes half.
Okay, so 28 to the 2 that failed. Let me check their HP. Oh, that's not good. So 28 to the 2 that
Good
failed.
for them or not good for us?
20. And then 14 to the one that passed. Who is apparently concentrating on a spell. I can't remember what they're concentrating on. Stix, do you remember if you were still dancing?
Yeah, I'm still going for.
Okay, so that's what they're concentrating on. Okay, so this like thunderous, glowing firestorm descends from the sky, and although they try to dodge out of the way of it, 2 of them moving more slowly, one of them having been injured heavily previously, is caught and finished off by Arwen.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Which is a shame because they still have one of their big spells left.
Well, they can't use any more saws.
They are dead. And we go to Stix.
I'm going to use my action.
Good.
A wisdom saving throw. You roll better. 22.
22 passes.
Yay.
You
That's my
are
action.
no longer dancing in place.
Yay.
Oh, maybe not.
No longer dancing in place. I'm still concentrating on Spirit Guardians. I would like to then look around at the people around me. I notice Klari is looking a little worse for wear. So I give Klari my free healing word of the day. And that word of the day is going to be absorbent. Because it's a nice word. No, you do not. I just did. And you know what? Fair enough. It's not a great word, absorbent. Only a 1. So you have 6 HP.
I thought she was just going to get 1. I was like, that is awful.
Nah, you get 1 plus my spellcasting mod. So 6. No longer in the 20s. And that is my turn. Although I could. I mean, I'm not looking massively healthy, but at the same time, I don't really want anyone to. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to run up to. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15 up there. I didn't know you could do that. And I'm going to sort of run up to this person so that they can't go anywhere, basically.
Okey-dokey. Alright, up next is Blue. They are seeing this like green one drop. They're just going to shout out, "Captain!" and draw their longsword and rush forwards towards you, Stix. And they're going to make an attack against you. Does a 9 hit?
No.
You can see there's like this rage and like fury like building, like this, and also this like anguish on this Eledrin's face as it rushes at you, and its emotions like overcome by this. It's unable to strike you cleanly. It does not get its face step back either. Klari, you are up next.
Oh, shoot, that's one I don't get.
Oh yeah, is Elvis like after me, or did we
Elvis
roll?
is at his own point in the initiative.
Well, yeah, I forgot we did it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to mount him and ride him about in the combat, then that'll change where he goes. Are you laughing at the word mount?
Because I am an adult.
Of course.
Oh yeah, there's one down there. Forgot about that one.
Yeah, there's one fighting Elvis and Hugo.
Does Hugo go before Elvis?
He does, yes.
Okay.
Hugo is after Klari. So he's next.
I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Okay. Cast mirror image. These duplicates of yourself begin to flit in place.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to bring out my dancing sword.
Okay. Yeah.
So remember, that's I can use a bonus action to make it appear and attack with it, can't I?
I believe so, yes.
As long as it's within 30. And bring it out next foot.
A 15. Bring out a sword for you. That is huge.
That's what she said. Right.
I was about to say that. Again, adult.
You should be able to move that and place that wherever you like now.
Thank you.
But a 15 unfortunately doesn't hit.
That is everything for me.
Okie dokie. Hugo.
Hugo is going to 9, 15, 20. How much health does he have? Because that might be. He's fine. He's going to acid breath the red one.
Mm-hmm. So 16.
You rolled a 16.
Yes.
God's sake. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you take 1 damage.
One
That's nice.
acid damage.
That's good.
Excellent.
I'm really proud. You know what? No, I am proud of him. I'm always. I rolled 2 once. Jesus Christ. And then he's gonna help Elvis.
Okay. Bonus action help. All right. Well, up next is the red one, and seeing that they are getting a little bit hemmed in, they are going to use their phase step, which they've got, to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 up this little rocky cliff and move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet further back. And they are going to take 2 shots at Hugo, who just tried to spit acid at them.
Is Hugo not down underneath some rocks currently? Not under the rocks, but like.
This height is not so great that Hugo, a medium creature, can't be seen.
Just making sure.
So one of them is a 17, and one of them is a natural 1.
Well, neither of them hit, so
Neither of them
that's
hit.
fun.
Okay.
Right.
Get wrecked.
In that case, we go to Elvis.
Elvis has realized the thing before it has died mystically. No, but it didn't die. It just went away. So Elvis is like, "Oh, yay, great! We killed it, guys!" And then kind of looks up and round and sees that it's not actually dead; it's just over there. And in a very confused fury, but Stix is also in trouble. Stix has got some bad guys on him. Doesn't hit hard, but yeah, he could use the help. So, can Elvis make it? Can Elvis make it? He's got, no, yeah, he's got 80 for flies. He can go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. But then I'm assuming, like, him just sort of going up and round and down would make up the rest of the. I'm going to say, like, the last 20 feet is him, like, going up and then round and down to probably, like, charge into these guys. He doesn't have the charge ability like he used to, because we all remember how good he was at charging.
And he practiced so hard.
He did practice so hard. But sadly, it's half an hour of my life. I'm never gonna get back. But he is going to do this at advantage. It's got a crit. I'm assuming the 15 doesn't hit.
15 does not hit.
Fantastic. But the crit does 20 2 damage to blue.
The crit rules apply to fancy flying elks.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Oh, that D8.
Oh,
Raise enemy. Disadvantage on next attack roll.
oh my god! Nice. So yeah, swings around, whacks, because him and Stix have spent a bit of time sort of learning fighting techniques, and Stix sort of told him about flanking. So Stix probably would have been like, "Hey, help me, please. Get on the other side of him," like thinking to him, like meant.
Instead of thinking physically.
Yeah, you could think physically. It's called thinking aloud.
I think that's thinking verbally.
Same thing. It's verbally, same thing. Who's next?
Up next is Orange. And Orange is... There's no nice big groups for it to target, unfortunately. So it is...
Yeah, there is. Look at this lovely, massive group of his
One right here.
friends.
I mean, 2 of his allies are in that group, so...
No.
He's a dirty fae. He doesn't care about his allies. In the Fae realm, it's all about yourself.
So what he's going to do is probably fuck all, because they're a bit shit. Is take an attack against Arwen with
Me?
that's not bad, a 22 to hit.
Well, that's very nice.
And you take. Wow, there is no modifier on that. You take 6 piercing damage. These guys really do suck once they lose their once they transform.
Fine by me. I'm glad.
And he's going to tuck himself down here a little bit, somewhat behind the tree from Arwen to get a bit of cover. And that'll be their turn. In which case, we're going to go to purple. And yeah, purple doesn't like being this close. They've seen what Stix can do. So they are going to use their phase step to jump back from Stix. And then they are going to cast Confusion on him.
Wait, Confusion.
Indeed. Can you make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, please, Stix? Stix, you are confused.
I don't
An
get
effective
this.
teacher.
That rolled fucking like 8 crits in 2 sessions. I have so rolled 4 1s in 2 sessions.
You can't take reactions, and you must roll a d10 at the beginning of your turn to decide what you do. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your at the end of its turn, an affected creature can make a Wisdom saving throw, repeating the saving throw on a success.
Fantastic.
Arwen, what are you
Hi.
up to?
I'm gonna shoot. Because why not?
Oh, also at the end of someone's turn, the difficult terrain disappears. Well, as all the ice rapidly has melted away.
I'm gonna shoot a fire arrow thing with my string at the red
Yeah,
bloody.
go for it.
There it is.
Yeah, 31 hits.
It's good. Thank God. No. It's D8, isn't it?
For the fire string, yes.
The
'cause
string.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a D8 because you're using a longbow, and a longbow is a D8.
Perfect. And also that. So it's, oh my God, they have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 23
23
for the first one.
damage. Come on, pen. Oh, pen's running out.
Not on my damage, no.
Oh, Kavran.
Again. 17?
17, unfortunately, just misses. They are quite evasive. And having taken the damage from the first shot, it manages to duck and roll low, springing to its feet again to avoid the second one.
Are you sure that I didn't aim exactly where I aimed last time, so it just went straight through them?
Yes, you aimed it exactly where you aimed it last time, and because they got hit and then they ducked, it then missed.
No, it went straight through.
I tell you what, there is a hole in their cloak that if they live and make it through this fight, they are going to be livid about.
Good. Okay, I'm content. Hope there's also a stone in their shoe.
Stix, you are confused. Roll me a d10, please.
Yeah, Stix is just thinking about this like children's play he saw where it was like, wait, but if the puppet says his nose is going to grow, is it actually going to grow or is it not? Because on the one hand, he's telling the truth and therefore his nose won't grow. His nose won't grow, but then on the other hand, it will. And he's just caught in a Pinocchio paradox at the present time. And you rolled a 2.
A 2. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Yay! I think.
Yeah, he's like you just see Stix just like with his like spear in one hand and hand on the other, like, but it wouldn't grow. But it wouldn't grow. It would grow.
Stix like turns the spear around like as a giant wooden nose.
Yeah, it's like, but it would, but it would, but the truth, but lie, it would, it would, and that's how he spends 6 seconds.
Nice. Okay. Seeing that Stix is confused, the blue one is going to turn around and swipe at Elvis behind him, who is somewhat of an easier target.
My
That's a
boy,
3 though, so that's going to miss.
like 3 times.
Well, 3 on the dice, and in the wintry forms, they don't have a good modifier to hit. So
Is it? His AC is only 12.
yeah, they don't have a 9 to hit.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'll tell you this: they have less than half of a 9 to hit in this form.
It is
Their main damage is the spells, and this one has used their big ones. So he's not looking so good. But Klari, what are you up to? Hugo is up next as well.
Does the symbol mean he's conscious?
yes, and also that he's injured. Yeah.
All attempts to finish him. The blue one. 17?
17, unfortunately, although they're not as quick in this form, the icy form they seem to have taken on seems to have like hardened as almost like a shell on the outside, which means that they still have a reasonably high AC and manages to just deflect off your strike.
I'm going to use my bonus action to move my sword so that it doesn't get too far away.
Okie dokie.
13.
Okay. Hugo.
Okay, Hugo
Stix,
is
sorry,
going.
before Hugo, Stix, you can make another wisdom saving throw on your turn.
Yay!
Uh,
Come on,
a
19.
19. That passes.
Yay!
You are no longer confused. You solve the Pinocchio paradox.
Ah. Well, I just decided to forget about it for now. I'll get back to it.
You'll get back to it. What's Hugo up to?
Okay, he's gonna. If he flies here,
Yeah.
that's 5, 10. Okay, if he flies here, and then he's 15 feet away.
Yeah.
If he flies up in the air, is it still 15 feet?
And depending on how high he flies, yes.
Only like 10, 15 feet? Where was he? 5, 10, 15, 30, 30.
Still blends in, so
Okay,
couldn't see him.
he's going to fly 15 feet in the air
Okay.
and then aim at the red dude with his acid.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, please tell me that it failed its dexterity
It did fail
saving
its
throw.
dexterity saving throw.
Good. Take 10 acid damage, little bitch.
This is red. 10 acid damage. Ooh, I need to do some math real quick. Yeah. Okay. With that from Hugo, you watch as the same transformation occurs. And this green spring Eladrin transforms into a cold, wintry Eladrin.
Yes. No.
What do you mean? No, that's good. Means we're winning.
But now he's got a big spell.
Yeah. I don't suppose he can hide in the air.
Not really, no.
Oh, sad moment.
Yeah.
Okay. He's good.
Okie dokie. In which case, we are going to have the red one attack. And having just been dropped to this state, they are going to quickly like sling their bow and flex their arms, and bring their hands together. And as you've seen before, a cone of cold shoots out. And can Hugo make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh no.
Yes. 2 seconds. My book of what Hugo is good at out. It's a whole book dedicated to him. Con
On save. DC 16.
What? This is a magical effect, right?
Yeah, it was a spell.
Excellent. He gets advantage. 18.
18 is enough. He'll take half damage.
Good. Boy.
So he takes 17 cold damage. Mm-hmm. And let's see. Start face step recharge. It doesn't. Actually, does it recharge on a 4? It does recharge on a 4. So they are going to 30. Just jump away and then rush another 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to cover down by this tree. That's what they can do, which brings us to Elvis.
Is going to he sees lots of Klari and Stix that I think he's just going to do the same again. I don't think he's just going to try and whack this thing. I think because Stix said help and he went to help and then Stix got all confused. Elvis is like, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. It clearly worked. So horns, hooves.
The hooves hit.
The hooves hit. You're still working on them horns. Clearly. So that is 8 points of damage.
Can Elvis make
Maybe.
a Constitution saving throw, please? As
Yeah.
he hits this creature and now unstunned from the crit that Elvis previously landed, they use their reaction to blast Elvis with like a frigid breath of cold air in response to getting hit.
Save, he has +5. 23.
Yeah, that passes.
Listen, the crits with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, wait! No! No! He's flanking with Stix. He would have advantage on those hits.
Then they both hit.
So I mean, yeah, he still does that after the horns.
So that's actually 10 damage. And
so and +8, so that's 18.
So 18. Cool, I don't need to do any maths anymore.
You could say he still like does the blast after
no, that doesn't happen anymore.
Oh, fair enough.
Because Elvis gets the kill. Elvis's first kill, I think.
My boy. Yeah, he totally did not mean to do that.
He's stunned. He's like, wait, no.
Yeah, he came in with the horns. He felt resistance, so he just like went up, and as he went up, he reared back his legs, and it accidentally just hit the guy perfectly square on the forehead, and it just like completely sent him to the ground. And Elvis sort of goes back down and sees the guy on the floor. And he's almost just a bit confused. He kind of looks up to Stix and looks down at the floor and looks up to Stix and down the floor. And then he just starts prancing around, just in a circle. He did the hit, and I'm like, yes! After all this time. Somehow I'll make a man out of you. Be a man.
Anything else from Elvis?
Nope. He's just prancing and spinning around.
All right. In that case, can Stix, Klari, and Elvis all make dexterity saving throws, please?
Shit. Oh no. Oh yeah, I think Elvis only has like 9 hit points left, so this is gonna be interesting. Dexterity saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Dex save 21. Elvis, funny. Doesn't matter what. Fast. That's oh shit, that's a 24 from Elvis. Oh, I'm prancing around, working around for him.
All these good rolls coming in.
Just a Dex one or a
Dex save. Elvis can only make rolls.
Okay. So everyone passed. So you will take 9 bludgeoning damage plus 13 cold damage halved, which is 9 plus 13, 22, which is 11. But you're all within 10 feet of Stix, so you all take 5. Fuck your paladin abilities.
Yeah, you got.
You broken ass motherfucker.
Yeah, Clary's got evasion, so she also takes nothing.
JJ's like, why did I even bother? What was the point?
4th level spell.
Why do I play
did
this game?
10 damage. Total. To 3 people.
It's okay, JJ. One day you'll be able to kill this CR3 creature. Should be egging him on.
Alright. Up next is purple. Orange. And they don't really have much damaging capabilities other than shooting. So they are just gonna shoot at whatever comes naturally. And by naturally I mean whatever I roll on these dice. One at Elvis and one at Stix. Elvis is a 19 to hit.
Yes, that is.
Elvis takes.
I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that last thing.
Elvis. Well, there's 3 of you, so I rolled 2d6 to see which one each attack was going to go against. Elvis, you can take 7 piercing damage and 6 psychic damage.
Yeah, Elvis is out. Elvis drops to 0 hit points, and as he gets hit on the side, he just sort of like falls and like forms into mush on the ground and just
It's like
plants.
it's like a giant elk jumping into like when you see a dog jump into a massive pile of leaves and they just disappear, but Elvis just falls on the ground and he is the pile of leaves.
Yeah, pretty much. But he does it so dramatically though, like way too dramatically. Like he's hit. He goes like
like Bambi's mum.
Yeah. Yeah, but a lot less sad because I know he's just somewhere else.
You know what's a lot more sad is only getting a 16 to hit you 6.
Yay!
Make a con save for your spell.
Oh yeah.
I knew that would get Abby riled up. Okay, so that's purple. Arwen, we're back to the top with you. Only 3 left. One still above half, 2 under half.
I'm going to do
Stix, your next followed by Klari.
New York, New York.
Can they not all like group together or something?
It's almost like they know how AoE effects work, and the fact that they use them means that they're not going to group up easily.
No, I don't like that.
Unless you can somehow draw them together.
I can draw. No, I can't draw people. I'm going to use Scorching Ray at 4th level because I can.
Oh, how many is that? Is that 4, 5? Is that 6 bolts? Or is Scorching Ray 2nd level? I can't remember.
Scorching Ray's 2nd level,
Okay,
so
that's 5 shots.
5.
Roll me those 5 attacks.
20. Oh, I should say who I'm. So I'm going to do 1 on the orange.
Yeah.
2 on the purple.
Okay.
And then 2 on red.
Okay. Right. Well, so you hit orange.
Excellent. Should I do damage on or
Yeah, let's do individually. So damage charge 7. Then roll the 2 attacks on purple. 2 hits.
25 and 24? It's fun. 211. It's nice. That's 22, I think.
And then roll 2 attacks on red. 17 misses, but the 19 does hit.
Nice.
One. Is there a stampede in your house?
Another 7 damage to red.
Purple a weird cold thing yet?
Nope.
Oh.
Stix. Might be in a minute.
Oh, wow.
You are currently in an area of difficult terrain.
For now, as I'm pretty pissed. Which one of these guys? It was the purple guy who shot away Elvis, right?
It was, yes.
Yeah, so Stix is going to like doing long rest things, and I've only used 2 spells so far. So let's change that. Bonus action. Misty Step. Getting out of there. And Stix is just coming in. You couldn't just let him fucking have it. And then swinging with the spear. Trying to deal some damage. So I've already done the thing. That's fine. Yes, I'm gonna hit him with a Starfall Spear. 27.
Yes.
7 plus 3 plus 3d8. Fuck it. 16.
Plus an extra d8 for your Spirit Shroud.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. I forgot that was the thing. What's an extra d8? Spirit Shroud. 5.
31.
31.
Thanks for that. Nice one. 70.
Also, I am implanting spear.
You are implanting a spear.
And then my next attack is going to be this one. 25.
25 to hit, yeah.
Deals. Oh, that's the minimum damage right there. Damage rolls not working out for me, but it's going to be another smite plus that.
13, 24. And can you make a con save for me?
Yes. Yes, please.
Ooh, you're going to take some cold damage, as that is a fail.
Is it a
13
spell?
cold damage.
Is this a spell?
This is not a spell.
Fantastic. 37 hit points. Also, I'm implanting again.
You implant a second one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. That was a lot
What
of
does
shit.
that do?
Basically, it means the next turn, as a bonus action, I can slam my spear on the ground, and each one of them spears that are implanted in him deals 1d4 damage.
Yeah. So when Stix, when Stix like stabs with his weapon or damages, you can see when he draws it back, having implanted a spear, you can see like not the whole spear, but like the head of the spear, which is this like sort of 8-10 inch long piece of Starfall steel. Like there is like a ghostly translucent version of it still like embedded. And even as it, as someone like if this guy like goes to try and like grab it or like pull it out or something like that, it just passes straight through it. It's like a ghostly thing. You can't physically remove it.
Wow.
So,
Fancy.
so Stix can deal some extra damage when with a bonus action. Any movement sticks? That's all you've got left.
No, I think I'm in a pretty good place.
Okie dokie. In which case, we have Klari followed by Hugo.
It's double movement, isn't it?
Pardon?
It's like double movement.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So 1 square is 10 foot in this difficult terrain.
So it'd be 10, 20. Is it then 10 feet for that last?
No, it's then 5 feet to go to the next one from there.
So 25. 30.
Oh no!
Oh, my spear's definitely going to waste. That is a crap.
I'm so sorry I'm taking this from you.
I'm just gonna
It's fine.
cross him out now because
12, 13.
I can't see him surviving whatever 12d6 or whatever your sneak attack is now.
14d6.
14d6. Oh dear lord.
What the fuck is that?
5. That might be the highest.
So,
Oh my god!
50,
4 6s, a 5,
60,
1, 2.
78, 82? 40, 50,
Yeah.
60, 70,
So,
80, 82
How
damage.
many times has she killed it?
Only once.
Hmm.
But yeah, that is the most damage that has been done for a while.
Yeah. That's certainly the most damage you've ever done.
Yeah. I mean, I've done a lot of damage, but yeah, not. Really far.
Are my 2 like glowing spears just gonna like drop to the ground?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Well, after Klari, unless there's any more movement you want to take or a bonus action, Klari, is Hugo.
So I'm gonna move my sword over.
Okie dokie.
I think it's like
Hugo.
Hugo, indeed. Hugo's going to go over here. He's still 15 feet in the air, so
Okay.
have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
How the start again? The red guy can't reach Hugo
No,
15 feet in the air.
No, he's not tall enough to reach that high.
Just making sure. Can you do a dexterity saving throw for some
He
Sid, please?
fails.
7.
Okay. Can Hugo make a con save?
Why?
Because you see the same thing that happened to Stix, this frigid ice, like as a reaction, just like shoots back with like a bolt of ice. 20. Hugo is fine. He takes no damage. But it is now Orange's turn. No, it is Red's turn, sorry. Red looks over at Orange and you hear, those of you who speak Elvish would hear them say, "This is not going well. Grab the orb. We need to report this." And then
The orb.
yeah.
No.
and then the red one is going to. Well, let's first see if they're going to face their back. They do, so they are going to face their 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15. So they are now effectively 15 feet. If I zoom out a little bit, they're right down the bottom. They are effectively 15 feet to the south off the map. Let's just make a note of that. After the red, because there is no more Elvis, is orange. Orange is going to use their phase step to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait, they're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They're going to move forward. What's the best thing for them to do? They're going to move forward 10 feet, phase step to the captain's body. You see, they go into his bag and reach and grab this orb that you guys saw him carrying earlier, this like goldish orb, and then they are going to dash. Or move the rest of it 10, 20 feet. Oh, no, that's the circle. 25, 30, and then dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet in that direction. And that is what those guys are doing.
Nice.
Purple is dead. So, top of the round, Arwen.
If I stand next to orange, do I get disadvantage when I shoot?
Yes.
Oh! If you're holding down your person and you accidentally right click, it tells you how far you're going.
Yeah.
Huh. How exciting. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That
Okay.
that only sort of works if the map is actually scaled to the thing.
Yeah, I've just never accidentally clicked buttons before. Okay. So if I stand here, there's no. Can I? Where can I see red?
Where can you see red? So, you would need to come across and be a bit more in a direct line where orange is, because of those
What if I was
trees.
like, here? Because there's no
Yes,
front.
you could see them from there.
Okay. I will do some shootings
Okay, go for it.
with they're cold, so with the cold string.
Okay.
No, 'cause no. Did we establish that neither of the strings actually worked on the cold dudes?
I believe you used cold one before, and it was less. You saw it was less effective.
Okay, I'll keep the fire one on because that's what's already on.
Okay. 17, unfortunately, will miss. 15 also misses.
Was embarrassed. Okay, I'm gonna come stand next to orange, please.
Okay.
Actually, can I stand in front of orange?
Yep.
No, I can't get in front.
Okay.
I can't believe I missed. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
And none of you know how to shoot a fae after you've had a fight.
Okay.
Disgusting.
Stix.
Okay. So Stix is going to Yeah, he's gonna look. I can't see red, can I? It's like too
There
far
are
away.
too many trees from your position.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, so Stix would sort of come.
I mean, if you wanted to attack from range, you could maybe make a perception check and try and get them with a bit, and then have some half cover. But just sort of like looking, there's too much in the way. You know, with all the trees and stuff, there's basically too much coverage
Yeah.
where you can kind of tell where they are.
You say orange.
Yeah, you can see orange.
Yeah, and they have the orb.
They were the one that ran in to pick up the orb. That area of difficult terrain will have gone.
Okay. And from here, because I'm aware this bit is like a raised little bit. Is there any chance I can see anything of red here if I made like a perception check as a bonus action?
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
Perception check. 16?
16. Yeah, they're not making an effort to hide. They are just running, but they are a fair distance away. So
Okay. Could I? Would you say that perception check was a bonus action? Yeah.
yeah,
All right. Fuck.
they are like 130, 135 feet away from you at this point
Well,
because they're off the map a little bit.
Arwen gave me a bow. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Because I may have something. Okay. Oh, do I do that? No, the bow is still technically better. Okay, so I'm going to pull out that bow Arwen gave me, dust it off a little bit, and take 2 shots of red. I know it's quite far away, but I'm going to do it. 15 and 25.
25. That will hit.
Oh, yeah. 6 points of damage. And then I think, so I moved like 5, 10, 15 feet to get here. I'll just move 5, 10, 15 to start making my way down.
Yeah. Okay. Klari.
Oh, shot. That's red. Way down.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action now.
Yeah.
25. 25.
Action move, bonus move, bonus action move.
Spell. I remember the elves, so they can't be killed. Very easily.
Suggestion.
Oh, I don't know. It's enchantment, but it's saying your suggestibles of action actually influence creature fear and range. creatures that can't be charmed or immune to this effect.
Okay,
But
so
it doesn't say that. I don't think they can't be charmed. I think they just this charmed. But it doesn't actually say it chose us. That's fair enough.
where's this? 30.
30 will definitely hit.
I don't know. Oh, because so 5 is your dex, not 5, which is up to so that's plus 3.
35 damage.
35. Looking pretty rough now. Just sort of like their grip slips slightly as this sort of icy blue blood is running down their arm on the orb. They manage to grab hold of it and just about maintain their feet. Hugo.
So red is off by 15.
Yeah, he's basically from that position 15 feet straight down off the map.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Okay, so 85 away. Okay. 85 away. So,
Hugo can go 80 feet with a dash.
yeah,
It would put 5 feet away.
I'm going to do.
Or 10 feet away. He wouldn't be in melee.
Yeah, I'm going to do that because there's still the 15 feet. Like he can. It's the line of acid breath is 15 feet, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So he's 10 feet away. So I'm just going to put him here,
Yeah, I'll just...
even though he's not actually there, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
It just shows he's 10 feet away from the dude
Yeah.
right now.
Nice.
He's technically 5 foot off the map.
Can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes. Natural 17.
God damn it. Take half of 9.
Half of 9 is 4. Okay. Alright, these are going to be some important... I'm going to have you guys roll these, because these are going to be some important rolls. Can someone roll a d6 for me, please? On a 4 or higher, they get their phase step back. This is
I'll
for
do it. Feeling unlucky.
2. Red does not get their phase step back.
Oh,
Thank the Lord.
I'm going to make a perception check for them. That's not good. I hope they've got a good perception modifier. Oh, they don't in this form. They don't. Alright, he doesn't see well enough to do anything. So he just continues to move. Alright, and next is Orange's turn. Can someone else roll me a d6, please?
Oh no! No!
Orange
That didn't
gets
happen.
their phase step,
No.
so they teleport 5,
No.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then they run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then they dash 30 feet, which puts them 25 feet off the map.
Did he go past Hugo though?
Was Hugo still in the air?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
he probably
sorry,
ran basically
forgot.
straight underneath him.
Yeah.
But he's running. So they are both technically off the map now from where they stand. Arwen, it is your turn again.
Right. That's me. I am Arwen. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can see them there, right?
Yeah, you can see them. Yeah, they're only about 80-ish feet away.
Nice. I'm gonna shoot again,
Who are you shooting?
I think. No, wait, hold on. Where are they? Like, how close are they to each other?
So they're about 20-ish feet apart from each other. Both continuing to run. You can see Red slowed up a little bit to wait and just see. Like still moving, but waiting for the one with the orb.
Can they make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah. That's a 7 and a 2.
Wicked witch laughing.
Oh, I was doing that
Oh
kid.
no.
Respectfully. Get fucked.
I don't think there's a respectful way to do that.
Okay, you watch this orange one that's holding the orb, like as he sees that the fireball like comes over his shoulder, tries to dive to the ground, but just and successfully hits the ground. Does not get up again.
Nice.
You see the red one is like frozen, like almost in step, like looking like sort of like, do they go back for it or do they just save themselves at this point? Stix.
Stix is gonna. Yeah, he's gonna. Try summon. Oh, what the hell? So Stix is going to sort of run out into the sort of open, see red, like getting away, see Arwen, see red sort of beyond there, and Stix is going to use his Cloak of the Mountebank to try and here's what I want to do. I would like to try and teleport above where they're going to be running so that when I teleport, I fall on it.
Okay. This is going to be a perception check to see through the trees and the foliage, judge the distance and their pathway. There is like a simultaneous like big explosion going off. An 11, I'm going to say, is not enough to land on them, but you can land within 5 feet of them.
Fantastic, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. But Stix had this whole idea planned out, so he still goes in the air. But he just sort of like lands like, sorry, spear there, ready. Like he teleports and sort of thrusts down with his spear. It's like, oh, you're not on the end of this. Wait! Starts running off him.
Stix comes up with a squirrel kebab.
Oh no, not the squirrels.
Yeah, he was torched by the fireball. There was no saving him.
Oh god.
Might taste that.
Already cooked.
There we go. Yeah, and then I'm within 5 feet of it, but I've used my action to dimension door. So that's my turn, I suppose. Because I'm now within 5 feet of him, because I'm within 10 feet of him, his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. Klari, then Hugo, then Red One if he gets another go. Can he escape?
Yeah.
He is 45 feet off the map.
Okay.
So,
15, 20, 25, 30.
so he's technically 110 feet away from you.
Seven. What's the...
Pardon?
Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh,
Sorry, I
okay.
didn't want to ignore you if you're asking me a question.
No, sorry. I went, what's the... I was just talking as I was reading things.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Firebolt. Range.
16, unfortunately. Not enough.
Yep.
With the like tree cover and everything, just trying to aim it through like a tight gap, and it just splashes on the trunk of a tree, scorching it.
It just flies by.
I use my bonus action to dash and try and get a bit closer. So
Okay. What's your movement speed? 40 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you can get 15 off the map now. Okay, we've got Hugo. Hugo is 40 feet away from Red. It's one guy that's running for his life.
Well, he can get all the way up to him.
Okay.
Go get them all.
And acid breath doesn't seem to be working. He's gonna go claw at him. So he's gonna use bonus action to go down.
Okay. Bonus action dash.
Yeah. Then claw.
27 does hit.
Oh,
Excuse me, can you
What's
please
the
attack?
damage?
Oh.
6.
Well, at least it doesn't have to be half. You better not half it.
Actually.
No. No.
Hugo's claw's
Close
magical.
the book. Shut the fuck up. Yes, he is magical. He's got a magical personality. Now, fuck off.
Saving those 3 hit points. Alright, now comes the big roll. Stix, you haven't done it yet. Can you roll me a d6?
I think first.
Oh, so it rolled as Klari, so.
It did roll, Clary. But bug it, I'm feeling unlucky. Punk shit.
Alright. Face step recharges. He face steps backwards to Orange's body, away from some of you guys.
Towards Arwen. Is that
Towards
wise?
Arwen. Grabs the orb and then lifts his hands together. And as he clamps them together, this dark white fog begins to billow and swirl around. And he's absorbed in a radius of fog.
Fuck.
All of you, in fact, pretty much are within the radius of this fog.
Wait, don't you have blind sense now?
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, you took another cleric. So that
I thought you were going to say fog vision or something.
See, fog is technically better than darkness because fog things can't see through. magical darkness, they can.
True.
That's what he's doing. Arwen, we're back to you. You saw him run towards you, stoop, grab this orb, and then just fog. And then you heard some footsteps.
I heard some footsteps.
Yeah.
Which way did I hear them go?
Make a perception check with everyone like moving around and the attacks and things. And
Two dads and a
left.
watch for Carl.
You heard them go left.
Okay. I'm gonna do another fireball because that's got a big old radius.
Okay, let me just math some things out real quick. So, Clary's 15 feet off the map. He's
If we hold on.
Stix is technically at 45. And
Can we just
Hugo went
move
up and
everyone back up?
murdered him. Yeah, just working out what all the positions are going to be. Hugo
Okay, cool.
meleeed him on his last turn, so he'll be at 45 as well. Right, okay. Yeah. So if I put him here, let's put Hugo 510. Hugo is there. Stix is there. Klari is there. Arwen is approximately up here. And then what should we want to circle? That is roughly approximately that big. And the encompass is this sort of area. You can't see where he is. We'll go with that.
Okay. My left? His left? Who's left?
Left on the map. The towards the left hand side of the map.
So
So
this way.
yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Cool. Could you put the dead body where the dead body is or was?
Yeah. We'll say
Just because Arwen basically aimed there last time.
Yeah, we'll say the dead body is there.
Okay. So Arwen's gonna aim there.
Yeah, I mean, you can just take a shot and you'll just have disadvantage. I'm not going to worry about you guys targeting specific spaces because that's
Oh, I'm doing
unfair.
fireball.
Oh, you're doing fireball. Okay.
Yeah. So that it will get kind of like an area. So
Okay.
that I'm
And
kind
sorry,
of covered.
you're targeting that square there.
This square.
There. Okay. Can you make an Arcana check for me with disadvantage because you're aiming into fog?
Yeah, like sort of like technically down.
Why?
Because you're trying to aim this precisely and you're aiming into fog, which means there's a chance you'll miss and it'll shift where it lands.
Okay.
6. Okay, roll a d8 for me. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, roll a d4 for me. 1. Okay, so your fireball lands in this. I'm on the wrong layer. Your fireball lands in this square here, which means if that's the center of it, we'll say that corner there is the center of it. 5, 10, 15, 20. Basically, I'll use this as a radius real quick. If it's that one, can Stix and Klari both make dex saves as well? Hugo is just out.
Yep.
3 dudes.
The +5 and resist.
Fucking Jesus.
I
think Clary's fine.
Okay. That's it.
Oh, it's fine. I have resistance.
Yeah.
Spell damage.
So
Your
roll
what?
damage. Oh yeah, I need to roll for this guy. Not as much fucking point unless Arwen rolls terribly.
Please
Can
don't
you
roll above
all ones?
40.
All ones. Yeah, that's the only way he can survive. Actually, if it's all ones.
21. Not great.
So
but
Stix, you're
not
taking
all.
10 fire damage because you're a fucking paladin bullshit. I'm not salty about that. No, it's my new and annoying thing after Klari's reliable talent. Prepare to fight a lot more. I think I don't even know if I want you to fight more spellcasters because of this.
Now, here's what you do. You just say it's Fey magic, and
Yeah.
they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Totally.
And so the
Well,
fog
they do.
disappears as it was a concentration spell, and a slightly like smoking and tottering Winter Eladrin just falls to the ground.
Please.
There is also a
Right.
slightly charred armor front on Stix.
Yeah, it's
Somehow,
fine.
Klari being closer, not even like an eyelash is singed.
Good. I'm gonna go back to bed because this isn't fun. Night.
Do you not think maybe we should move out of the way? We did just release a lot of fireballs and loud shit. I think
I
maybe
want
maybe walk for maybe just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. That's all we need to do. Quick, just quick 10 minutes. Okay.
Are we taking this weird orb with us? Or are we leaving it? Or are we burying it in the ground?
Well, what does the orb do? Well, you can identify stuff, right? Could you identify this orb? Can it do anything cooler than just 5 years off our...
Can we have people's years?
No, I feel like it gifts them to this Arc Fae one.
Yeah.
Or it forces them into servitude to this Arc Fae. 5 years. Right. There we go. You can cast Identify.
Okay. You cast Identify on the orb. And so this is like an orb of essence holding, basically. Essence can be transferred. You know, when the wielder of the orb wields it, they can withdraw essence from a creature. That essence can then be transferred into another creature.
So, by essence, we're assuming that means life essence. So, years of age, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like, we should have come here first. Then we would have got a fucking life essence thing, and then we wouldn't have had to kill the spectatrice. We could have just made him put his weird eyeball on it.
Yeah, it's a bit lame.
It's fine.
Yeah, hindsight's 2020, and yeah, we got rid of a guy that was stealing literal planes of existences or parts of them or things from them. So I think that works out as karmically good for us.
Thing you do learn as well is it's not the process for a direct transference the process for a direct transference out is long. So basically, it's quick to take, but to give back, it takes a long time. But you can take quickly as well, which has other benefits. Right. So essentially, you can put you can put years in from a creature, and if you withdraw them as an action, you can each year put in can be withdrawn as an action to form an hour's worth of rest time. Otherwise, it takes an hour to withdraw the amount that amount of years. So if you say Stix put in 5 years, it would take him 1 hour to withdraw those 5. Or as an action, he could take out 5 and get the equivalent of 5 hours of rest.
Oh shit! So we could put in like, oh, so if we're going through a dungeon and we really need a long rest, we could give up 8 years of our lives and then get 8 hours
worth of rest.
So a long rest, and
Mhm.
therefore, oh, that's really cool.
It's an attuned item
Shit,
as
that-
well. If you want to use it offensively. So, for example, you can use it to try and like bonk someone with it, and if you hit them with like making an attack roll, you can then try and siphon from them. But they then make a Constitution saving throw, and based on what they roll, depends on what they roll and how much they give up. It's a bit more random when you're just trying to go, ha, I'll have some of that. But you have to be attuned to it to do that sort of thing. Yes.
In this world, do we have like this a godly item, or is it like a just a like, okay, are we talking
We are talking like
taking
very
away the
powerful.
average amount of years? So like we could live for until we're 100. We'll more likely live till we're 90, or it's like we are destined to only live for 3 more years. So if I give in 5 years, I will die instantly. Know what I mean?
So like basically, it would age you. So you would.
Ugh.
So
Uh,
so if you're like so like you guys are like half elf. So if
Yeah.
you were like 179 and you put in 10 years, you would likely
Right.
die of old age.
Okay. If
But
I'm destined to only live for another 2 months and I put in 3 years, it's actually fine because it's not destiny based. It's like
it's
average
based on
age
your
based.
physical vitality. Yeah.
Okay,
Predetermined
cool.
outcomes are not a thing in a game that relies on dice rolls.
So I'm assuming that
Just wanted to make sure.
would be like physical years, not physical age. Like your age is different to the years you're alive.
Yes, but it would, like similar to like a ghost's aging effect. You age up
Yeah.
that amount. So
Oh,
you
right. Yeah,
would,
sorry.
let take it for humans. If a human in their 40s put in 20 years, they would become older. They'd get a few wrinkles, a few grey hairs, those sorts of things.
Okay. I have one more question.
Yes,
Would we be able to take a quick 5-minute break?
absolutely.
No.
We will be back
Please.
very soon.
It is a tiramisu. It's a low gluten-free tiramisu.
Ew.
He tiramisu got a tiramisu.
You could have got anything.
Yeah, and I got the best thing. Arguably,
Got like
greatest
coffee in
thing
it.
Italy has created. Yes.
Sorry, did you say the greatest thing Italy has created?
Arguably one of the best things.
I was gonna say, because that's a bold
It's a bold claim.
statement to make when
Bold claim.
pasta and pizza and ice cream, I'm pretty sure.
No, they made gelato, not ice cream.
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
I don't know.
What's gelato?
So sorbet is basically just fruit juice mixed with ice. Pretty much all it is. Gelato, I'm pretty sure, is lighter and they swirl it. I think you swirl gelato. So it's like the Mr. Whippy stuff.
It's not a gelato.
No.
Is it?
That is ice cream. Yeah. I just know that gelato is like nicer ice cream, but they make it slightly differently. And ice cream is cheap gelato.
Okay, well, tiramisu is definitely not up there.
Yeah, absolutely
And I'll put my foot down.
is. Well, I will
So-
put my foot down further.
Well, I've got
Now
my
I've
foot
got
down.
longer legs.
Are you guys doing anything else before you move on, or are you just moving straight on?
No, I wanted to make a tiramisu joke. But the same.
Okay.
No, Joe, there's not anything I want to tiramisu. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
that's it.
tiramisu on. Yeah, you move on for a little bit before finding a new campsite and settling in for a rest. You continue your watches and your rest, and you will get a long rest.
Hallelujah.
As another day dawns on you all.
I'm gonna level up, right?
Mm,
Big fight?
I will.
No.
Yeah, if everyone just does it, you can't stop us.
Suddenly you all feel a lot weaker.
No, no,
And for the first time.
no.
Yeah.
I am strong.
Another day dawns on you all. Can someone roll a d6 for me?
I don't want to do it. I rolled badly last time.
Go on, Clary.
Yeah, go, Klari.
Four.
A 4. The sky is bright and clear. The sun is shining. The very occasional cloud sort of scudding over it. The temperature is moderate. There is a gentle breeze. It is a calm, cool, pleasant day for your travel.
Giraffes chase only a small one.
As you continue to make your way through. You travel on, and the landscape around you begins to change. You were in this sort of lush woodland, and you start to spot brambles and things shoot up. The trees become a little bit less tall and elegant, a little bit sort of gnarled and hunched. Large patches of mushrooms and fungus begin to spring up, and then you are stopped. You are walking down this road, this pathway, and you find you can't travel any further. You reach your hand out, and there's like an invisible wall. Something is preventing you from going any further.
Can I take out my spear and like jab it a little bit?
Yeah, you like reach forward and jab your spear. Your spear seems to pass through, seemingly.
If I push with my spear, I'm assuming it then stops at my hand.
It does, yes. Once your hand reaches it, it stops.
Hugo go through.
No, Hugo is similarly stopped.
Cool.
The barrier doesn't feel solid. It has a very slight give to it under your hand. Rather than like a wall, it's almost like there's a membrane. Like a membranous limit to this space that you can't push through. You can't casually push through.
What if we just really bundle into it?
Yeah, what if Stix is gonna be like, alright guys, just give me a second. And then I'm gonna charge into it, full pelt, and like leap into the air.
Yeah.
Like you see action heroes do in movies jump through a window.
Okay. Make a strength check for me, Stix. Or make an athletics check.
Athletics, go, athletics. 19.
19.
Oh.
So the rest of you watch as Stix runs up and he jumps in the air and like he almost like slows down in the air and then he freezes and there's this sort of like sound of like snapping rubber and then boom, he is flung backwards towards you.
What if we kind of like if we put a hand on it and like push into it
Mm-hmm.
instead of like bouncing off of it?
Yeah, make a strength check.
Guidance.
Ooh. What does guidance do?
One
You get a
D4.
D4.
Oh.
16. Yeah, you push and you push and you push, and you can feel this thing like stretching as you try and push against it, but you can't quite. You don't feel like you've got the strength to like tear through it. And then just as you reach a certain point, it like snaps back like a big rubber band, and, like pushes you backwards, and you like thud into Stix and like catches you to stop you falling on the ground.
No, I absolutely love a 4.
Hugo catches you.
Like
uh,
she does.
But
okay,
you can
I
feel that there is a resistance to this thing.
have a couple more ideas. I'm going to get right up to the edge of it and look at it. I'm going to put my hands on it, and then I'm going to misty step through it, like past it.
Okay. Yeah, you attempt to misty step Stix. You watch, as he does, he disappears with his misty step, and then boom, he appears in the exact same spot. Actually, sorry, no. Make an Arcana check for me, Stix. Yeah, Stix appears on the exact same spot.
4 nat ones. Ones.
Hugo would like to fly up into the air
Okay. Yeah.
and see if there's a limit to where the
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hugo keeps going up, 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 up. Can't seem to find a limit.
he's just bouncing.
Fuck. Okay. All right. What do we know? It's rubbery. We can't teleport through it easily. We can't run through it easily. It's spongy. What about if I like straight up just try and pierce through it with my spear? So this time I'm going to charge at it with my spear and just try and pierce through it. I'm going to try and put a smite into it as well.
Okay,
See.
make an attack roll.
I'll tell you what, actually. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bonus action Thunderous Smite as well.
Okay.
Just because I have a feeling that maybe the 10-foot pushback might help me here. So, 19?
19. Yeah, you're so close. You're on the, like, you hit this thing, and you're like trying to hit it, which is weird because obviously the spear just passed through it previously. So you're like trying to like strike down on the ground where it is, and where you strike and where this thunderous force like detonates outwards, like bits of earth are sort of like expelled in all directions, and almost like this sort of like crackling blue like sheen goes through the whole thing and just like spreads out all around you, except for this small pocket, maybe sort of like 6 inches wide at the bottom that seems clear, like you've opened a small hole, and then as you've done before, this hole just closes back up again.
If we dig,
Dig? Can you transform into something that digs?
I'm
Can you-
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna. Should I polymorph or no? I'm gonna just be a something. What would I be?
Mole.
Probably a rabbit or something. Ah, can they dig? Oh my god, can they dig? Can the cute,
Bro.
the bunnies with the horns, can they dig?
I mean, most things can dig. If it doesn't have a burrow speed, it'll be slow, especially if it's a small.
I mean, it might, but I didn't write that down.
Let me just double check. They do not have a burrow speed, so it would just be a small creature trying to dig.
Oh, baby.
Can I try? I go up to it, my hand on it. Dispel magic.
Yes.
It'll work,
Roll
but
for dispel magic.
I
thought that was too obvious.
I need to roll a charisma check, I believe. Using a spellcasting ability. So yeah, charisma check. Which is 20 plus 5. Come on, dice, be good to me. 24, that's good to me.
So, Stix, you walk up to this thing, you place your hand upon it, and you cast dispel magic. And like this wall becomes all around you, it becomes more opaque. You can see it like a what's the word? Like there's like an oily, filmy sheen on the world ahead of you now, except this hole opens up in that, and like a 5-foot space opens.
Dive. I dive.
Yep, dive. I would obviously I would inform everyone that I'm doing this just in case that something would happen. So yeah, like diving through as soon as I feel that.
You all get ready and all dive through. And then, a few seconds later, this thing closes up behind you, and it's like it wasn't even there anymore. It looks clear. It looks like you could just walk backwards and back down the pathway.
Well, 2 first level slots, a second level slot, third level slot, and it's barrel to get past a gelatinous.
I think it was probably the thing that's checked if you had 5 year things, but
Oh yeah, maybe, and also maybe I don't know. Maybe do you think we're maybe passing a border or something?
yeah, I think so.
Possible border into another part of the Feywild.
Recall the elf did say it'd be very difficult for you to leave if you did not submit.
Oh yeah.
Well, it was really hard. But don't
Oh,
make us do the one.
To be fair, if dispel magic work, I was out of ideas.
But you successfully make it out and you carry on. The terrain quickly transforms. These small sort of signs and creeping in of mushrooms and brambles and things that you'd seen increases exponentially. Trees, the ground, everything is covered in fungus and brambles. The thorny vines cover all. The pathways themselves are close and creeping. The trees like reaching over. The fungal growths on them blocking out the light, making the whole place feel dim and shade and cool in the shade, creating this sort of dank aroma. You continue to progress, and as you do so, you suddenly hear on the distance a horn, but not like a war horn or a signal horn or anything like that. It sounds more like a hunting horn. It's this sort of, and as the horn dies away, you can hear the shouts and yells of a large party of something or other charging through swiftly. And then you can hear and you can almost feel something thunderous moving ahead, moving in your direction. You can see the trees in the distance are shaking. Creatures are taking flight from them as the ground is disturbed. This large thing, you suddenly realize, is being chased your way, followed by the horns that you hear. What do you do?
Oh, shit. Climb a tree. I climb a tree.
Yeah. Klari can like walk up trees. She can walk up. So I'm going to grab Arwen and dimension door. Use my dimension door for the day. Up a tree, like tip top of the tree, or like in onto like a tree branch, so we don't have to climb or anything. We can just get there,
Yeah.
and then Hugo can fly, so you can like fly up to us.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you all successfully make your way up trees. Are you attempting to hide amongst the trees or just use the trees for cover?
Just to get out the way, really.
Oh, I thought we were kind of hiding for the minute. Feel like we should probably
We
try.
can hide.
Feel like we should hide. We don't know if these guys are good or bad or whatever. And if there's horns, there's people with swords probably hunting this thing. You know, ready to fight, I suppose.
Fair enough.
Could try and fight. Could try and hide him.
Mm-hmm.
Hide. 25 on stealth.
So as you guys are standing there or hiding amongst the branches, I can't believe I forgot to upload that token. No, I'm so mad. Oh well, I will have to describe it to you, and you will have to imagine. You see a creature burst through the trees into like the clearing in the space of the pathway. It has 3 heads. You can see on one side is a red dragon head. In the center is a roaring lion's mane, roaring lion's head with a big mane, and on the other side is a white furred goat head with curling ram's horns. It has the main body of a lion, but the scaly tail of a dragon and big red dragon wings. This thing is a huge creature, and dashing out of the trees behind it, moving swiftly all around and suddenly overtaking it. You can see that there are armored figures with spears and lances on the back of incredibly large ferrets. Ferrets that are almost the size of horses, with big fluffy tails and furry bodies moving sleekly and rapidly and like lively, like under branches and around cover. As these knights are like crouched low on their backs, they move around and encircle this creature where it is somewhat below you guys, and it begin. They start jabbing at it with sword and lance, A few, one of them in the back comes in with a horn, blowing the horn. You can see now that although a lot of these knights are heavily armored and helmed, they all have holes in the top of their helm where enormous furry ears extend.
They're friends.
They are indeed Herongon folk you expect. The helms themselves are much larger than a human helm to incorporate the larger rabbit head.
Rabbit friend.
And they begin to encircle this thing as it starts lashing out at them all. It breathes fire in one of the directions. The ferret, though, is very quick on its feet, quickly moving back and ducking out, keeping its rider safe. It almost does like a little roll, but but as it rolls over, it like arches its back up so it doesn't crush its rider, and then spins back up and like darts back in. Meanwhile, another couple rush in from the other side, trying to harry this thing, poking at it with spears. You can see like pricking holes in it and bleeding it. As they continue to fight, going backwards and forwards, this thing is enraged, it's encircled, it's lashing out. You can see one of the knights is too slow, and as he tries to duck, this enormous clawed paw dashes against him, sparking off his armor and tearing him from the back of his mount. The mount itself skitters away quickly, going into cover under the trees. And one of the others tries to close in front of him to cover him as he struggles to his feet. This battle is raging. Would you, if you want to do anything, feel free to chime in at any point.
How big is the creature in feet?
The creature is a huge creature, so it would take up a 15-foot square on the map. A 3x3 square.
Something has a radius. Can you make it smaller?
No, it is just what it is.
That's annoying. Hold on, don't do anything yet. Don't keep describing the horrific ways that bunnies are dying, because I can't handle that. I can't read and digest the trauma at the same time.
I wouldn't digest the trauma, I'd just read instead.
Can I try and jump down on this thing? Up in a tree.
Of course, Stix is about to get on top of the thing.
Well, I'm obviously Arwen isn't spending loads of time sort of flicking through notes.
So at the moment, it's too far away for you to jump without aid of a spell. If you were to 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, if you were to Misty Step, you could make it on the back of it. Otherwise make it roll a d20 roll, and on a high roll, the fight moves closer to the tree, so you can jump on it with your movement. On a low roll, it moves away, and on a middling roll, it stays where it is.
I'm going to wait a moment to see if Arwen, she's clearly trying to do something right now.
Yeah, there is a faint. You get the sense that Arwen is acting and potentially doing.
Trying to, I don't know, blow this thing up or whatever. I don't want to be on. When's she trying to blow it up?
Oh, she figured it out.
I want to flame strike it.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Wait, how far up are we?
Like 20 feet, 40 feet. It's up to you guys, really. How high you want to be in the tree.
I would like to be 45 feet, please.
It's not directly below you. Well,
oh, okay, that's fine then.
This would make things easier.
Yes, give us a lovely little map. Or massive.
Put you on this nice map.
Oh my goodness, so easy.
I used that many times. Chipaku.
Oh, don't know what happened.
Yeah. So I've stuck you guys all in the same tree just for the sake of ease, and there aren't actually that many on this map.
Where is our tree?
Further south.
Oh, we're down there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
So-
going to do a flame strike.
It's like a little over 30 feet, but with a misty step, you could make it on top Stix. So Arwen's going to do a flame strike.
Yeah.
Okay. So dex save for flame strike. I need a stat block.
Yes, it is.
For this creature. That is going to be a 13.
Oh, you fail. What a great
Mhm.
day. Okay. How? Hey.
22. Yeah, so this column of fire descends down upon this thing. It's fire and radiant light. And there are like alarmed shouts. This thing roars with all three of its heads. And yeah, there are alarmed shouts from all the various Harengot who suddenly sort of draw back slightly warily, like looking around to see what has happened. In the confusion and sort of the distraction by looking around, the chimera lashes out and catches one of the large ferrets that these things are riding.
Yeah. At this point, after she's cast her flame strike, I am leaping and
Okay.
misty.
So
I can
misty steps.
leap up to my. It's like 3 plus my strength.
Yeah,
Or thing.
I'm happy for you to misty step onto the back of that as an initial, like run up a branch and jump and.
Sweet. Here I am.
Spider sticks. Spider sticks.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can, like leap in and make 2 attacks. Klari, if there's any actions you want to take at this point, feel free. You guys will basically get a free action.
You're right.
If not, we're just going to go straight into an initiative.
I feel like doing that with my spear would be very difficult. So these are going to be with my hand axes.
I forgot you had hand axes.
Hand axes.
You haven't used them in ages.
Well, it's because I've got my cool spear. But when I think about it, using my hand axes is actually really, really good because if I do a bonus action attack, that's an extra free. As much as I don't get my strength on top of it, I get my extra radiant damage. It's a really powerful paladin if they had 2-weapon fighting, like a really, really strong paladin, basically hitting 3 times a turn. But yes, I'm just sort of on its back, just jab.
Yeah. So take.
Trying to dice it.
Another 23 damage as you land on it. Yeah. Anything you'd like to do at this moment, Klari, or?
Yeah.
Jumped on his back.
Yeah, you've basically got a free action to attack it or whatever you'd like to do, cast a spell, anything, and then we're going to roll initiative.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. That is a bonus action, I believe. So you still have an action.
Okay.
I believe it's a bonus action. I could be wrong about that actually, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, one bonus action.
So you can cast a cantrip. You can make a ranged attack. You can make a melee attack. You want to kick Arwen out the tree.
Who's hitting me out of a tree? Just living my life, living my best monkey life. Hmm.
Oh, sorry, thanks. Stix, as you land on the back of this thing, you can see that what initially looks like sort of orangey fur, you can see is, or maybe like scales from a distance, you can see is actually small growths. This creature looks very unhealthy. It seems to be covered in patches of like fungus and things. And there is a caustic poisonous odor coming from it.
Oh, I have an idea, but it's probably not going to work.
What?
I could try and cast Lesser Restoration on it to stop it from being poisoned. But I doubt a second level spell is going to immediately solve this problem. You can hurt me. I don't really care. I'm resistant. Oh, hurt it. Oh. Yeah, I'll be fine. I've hurt it anyway. Oh. Wait. She's looking up something. She's looking up something in her notes. Never mind. Well, then you don't have to hurt him.
If there's nothing you want to do immediately, Klari, we'll just roll initiative and go into combat. Everyone else can give everyone else another opportunity to act. If your action is I don't want to do anything, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, can everyone roll initiative then?
Oh.
Ben, I think you need to clean your roll 20. It seems to be cursed. Maybe like burn some sage over your laptop or something.
Well, I was playing really well at the end of the last combat and at some of my recent stuff. Yeah, I've got fucking 5 1s this session. Yeah, I just don't think Roll20 likes me. I reckon it knows I DM another game and therefore it's like, huh, screw you for not. Screw you for not buying premium after being on this thing for like 4 years. Here's a bunch of 1s, bitch.
Okay, Klari, you
Or
are
it's
technically up
called
first in initiative. If you want to like hold an action, just take no action. That's absolutely fine.
Oh yeah, you are first. Yeah. Again, the trick that you can take no action. You can just wait and see what sort of happens.
Oh, actually, I can. It's just concentration, or is it just something?
Yeah, it's concentration.
You can only concentrate on one thing.
Yeah. What are you concentrating on right now? Yeah, fair enough. Good mirror image.
Just trying to help.
Yeah, it's got quite a lot of hit points.
I will give Arwen guidance on whatever she decides to do. Oh, that's concentration as well, then.
Yeah.
Well,
If you bless, then you can get multiple people. It is concentration, however, but
I will just hold my action to attack if it attacks.
Okay.
Someone.
Then, can everyone roll me 2d20 for me? Just to get everyone involved in this and so make it more interactive. Oh, and that 20 from Arwen.
Did I do a bad thing? For me, not for you.
All right. Arwen, can you roll me 2d10, and Klari, can you roll me 2d10? So 15, 24 plus 36 total. So you watch one of these knights like raises their spear and shouts a command, and as one, all six converge and they all like stab in to this thing before they quickly like draw back on their ferrets. Hugo's turn.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Trying to press up the reach. Right.
Hugo, then
Hugo.
Arwen, you're afterwards.
Oh God. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. What's it gonna do? He's gonna. So you said there was like little mushrooms or funguses on him.
Yeah.
Could Hugo try and like acid one of those like splodges of?
Yeah, they're sort of like spread all over. They're a bit too small for him to like directly target one of them.
Okay, can I like get an area that has?
Yeah, you can get like on his like back is like the most like obvious bit.
I would like to try and acid the.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I will make that dex save. That is a 14.
7 acid.
7 acid damage.
I need to like dodge that or anything.
No, this thing is so big that
You should
Hugo can like target a portion of it.
Aim at its tootsies.
Yeah.
Pulsy
It's not. If it
waltzes.
was like a cone, then maybe, but it's a line. It's a more precise thing. Owen, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast my fire spirit.
Okay.
Where's I want him? How far away is he? Here's within 30 of me. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I was perfect. Almost. Actually, no, I am perfect. I'm just perfect. Oh, no. No, that's bad. Is this one within 10 feet?
Yes.
Shit. Close that.
Okay.
Then that's an action, isn't it? Yeah. And then he's going to he's just gonna 5, 10, 15. He's just gonna go over here. No. There. We'll just wait in case anyone needs healing.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Arwen, or the end of its turn, it is going to use a legendary action to do Spore Shape. So can Stix, Hugo, and I think just 2 Herringon all make Constitution saving throws as this thing like shakes its body, and all these little spores like rise off it and spread around it, and everyone in a 10-foot radius around it.
I didn't think this was gonna be a legendary creature. Then scared. But it's
22.
fine.
You 6. You take.
I'm
8,
resistant to
just-
poison damage.
So you take 2 poison damage. So it was 8 half to 4,
It-
and then you're resistant. So you take 2. Hugo takes
Is this
8
a
poison.
spell or magic effect?
No. Hugo takes
Okay.
8 and is poisoned.
Oh,
No.
+5. He's within 10 feet of me, though.
Then he passes, so he takes 4 and is not poisoned.
Unless I'm
That's
like,
my boy.
in which case,
Shh.
The one Herringon passes, one fails. You can see it like starts coughing and like retreats back retreats back a step. So like raising the shield to cover and like spluttering. That is the Chimera itself is then going to turn. It's going to spin on this group. It's going to move back a little bit. And can Hugo, Fire Spirit, and 2 Herringon both make dexterity saving throws as this column of fire comes out of the dragon's mouth? That's a d12. That's not. That was better
Is
than a
this a
d12.
spell or magical effect?
And Stix, like you can tell from like the smell in the air that there is something wrong about this. Like you know about fire, you've seen dragon fire and things like that. There is just this hinge that comes off this thing. It is wrong in some way. It is corrupted. It is like nature corrupted.
ew. Okay. That's good fun.
Okay, so everyone who fails takes 26 fire damage and 18 poison damage
Hold on.
for a total of 44 damage.
5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, hold on. I've done 10. What am I doing?
A total of 44.
Okay, so I need to. So, okay, fucking
Yeah.
Jesus.
You see these 2 ferrets that are call up saving throws for them. One of them like manages to like skitter and sort of like get behind one of these like mushroomy things that's on the ground and protect itself from the worst of the blast. The other one gets it really badly. You can see a lot of its fur is like singed away. Yes.
How much poison damage was it?
18.
Because fire spirit only takes poison.
Only takes poison. Okay.
Because it's immune to fire.
Cool. Yeah.
So
Yeah, and you can see these knights on the back. Another two of these are like really badly hurt. But Stix, you are up. You're on the back of this thing.
Yeah, I am gonna do something possibly a little bit stupid, but this is gonna be quite stupid. But Stix thinks it might work, realizing that this thing is corrupt and clearly it's not okay. I mean, I've never seen one of these creatures before, but I'm assuming it shouldn't have like spores coming out of its back. Shit. So
Yeah, you can see. Make a perception check real quickly for me, Stix.
so
Just as a free action. Yeah, as a 16, you can see on its back like there's some old wounds that you recognize as probably like spear wounds where this thing has potentially been hunted before and got away or killed whatever it was hunting it. And where it's scarred over, it's like it looks like this infected fungal scab over the wound.
okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I know it doesn't say that I can cast this spell higher levels, but would you allow me to put lesser restoration into it using a 4th level slot?
You can certainly try.
Can I
means no.
can I try and do that? So take my 4th level slot. I'm casting lesser restoration. I
Okay.
don't know if that will have benefits.
Yeah, roll a spellcasting ability check. So d20 plus charisma.
25.
Yeah,
Because
so
my froze.
you cast this spell, and you watch as a lot of these like funguses and things, and this like poisonous like miasma that's still sort of like in the air around you. Like a lot of these things like wither and dry up and fall off. Almost like they like almost like break off at the stalks and just fall to the ground. And this thing like roars and howls like it's in pain. You haven't done any damage, but what I'll say is, if it gets its burning spores breath back, it will not get the poison back, so it'll only deal the fire damage, and it has lost the ability to use the legendary action Spore Shake.
Like permanently or just like temporarily?
You don't know.
Well,
But it is still raging and angry and mad.
Anyone got calm emotions?
no.
Oh wait, no, it's a humanoid. Doesn't work.
No.
Stupid.
Fuck.
Calm emotions.
But we're going to go to the top of the round with Klari.
Harry, can you make it go to sleep? Sing it a lullaby.
I don't think weak in terms of hit points. I reckon weak in terms of this being poison shit. I mean, it might be. It might be. Yeah, you could be right. I could be wrong. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't really care.
Okay. I am done fast sleep.
Okay. Roll me however many d8 for the level of sleep you are casting.
I am gonna consider it. Which one? 2d8 we start the book. 5, 7, it's a 9.
Oh, yeah, why is yours like that?
I don't like this at all.
That's so weird. I can't like it. It shows you your last few rolls, so you can like re-roll things.
98. Awesome.
No, just 98. Yeah, it's
Cool.
just 98. Fear they may have frozen.
Yeah, same.
Frozen?
Okay.
Oh,
Wiggling
no,
around.
no. Being very still. That many.
48.
Oh, Lord.
So you cast this spell. This spell has there is a range, isn't there, for a radius for sleep.
I think it's just who I pick. Within 20 feet of the point you choose.
Creatures within 20 feet of the point you choose.
No. Good night, Stix.
Oh yeah, so
Ascending
my
order.
like,
Oh.
I've,
Oh no.
no, it's fine. I've got more than 48 hit points.
Okay, that's
Okay.
good. So it's got less. If it's target it before it's not as long as it's not
Right.
So
ascending.
you cast this spell and release the magic, and you watch as suddenly this heron that is on the back of one of these giant ferrets, the ferret and he suddenly this knight
20 feet.
leans forward and starts shaking on the reins and trying to beat on the side of this thing as his ferret's gone to sleep.
Because if I chose the point on, then it would really hard.
It's fine.
No, yeah, it would just...
It's fine. It's fine. I'll distract them.
All right. Unless there's anything else, can everyone roll me 2d20 again, please?
Why?
For the heron god. They're attacking.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Feet of the point and choose. If I chose here, that wouldn't reach.
No, it did reach the one to the left.
No, it wouldn't. If I did right there, it wouldn't reach anything but the creature in you.
20 feet.
Right. Oh no, wait, no, I can't do math. I was thinking 10 feet. I mean,
2d20. 2d. We'll say.
Oh,
Quickly rolls.
what happens? Ooh. What does the fudge button do?
Only
don't
one
know.
d.
Don't understand.
Okay.
Ooh.
So can Arwen 1d10, Klari 2d10, Stix 1d10 for me.
Scroll down. Oh, simple roller. There we go. That's what I'd be the task. I think of it again, maybe. Yeah. What was Clary rolling for?
2d10.
2d10.
And then one each from Arwen and Stix.
Oh wait, I was supposed to do one.
Yeah. Because you only hit once.
Oh, sorry.
I
heard you say two.
25, 31.
Let's use my 8.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you watch as another call is given, and all the knights. Unfortunately, one of them doesn't have to move to get the chimera within range, as its mount has gone to sleep. But you watch; they all circle like sideways and scamper sideways, and the chimera is like looking around, like trying to keep one in vision, and then they all dart forwards again and jump back out, dealing a significant chunk of damage.
Nice.
Yeah. In which case, we're going to. This thing is going to use a legendary action to make a horn attack. So, having facing you guys, it is going to rush up and try and butt Hugo with a yeah, a 25. So Hugo takes 12 bludgeoning damage.
Well,
Yeah, but one of these things does get to make an attack of opportunity, which hits, dealing some more damage. Yeah, Hugo, then Arwen, then Fire Spirit.
right. Hugo is. He's just gonna stay. Okay, no, he's gonna. Has Stix attacked?
Yeah, I did hit it in the back twice.
Okay, cool. So I'm not the only one just whacking this.
No, and there are a group of knights gathered around trying to kill this thing as well.
Okay. Oh,
We don't count
sorry.
as thicky.
I'll be a safe, so it's going to take half damage.
I'd say that's a 6.
That's a save.
Oh, right. 6 isn't good.
No, 13 plus
Okay.
modifier.
I'm gonna disengage
Mm-hmm.
because I think it would be in range. And then just stand behind this.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's my go. Sorry.
Yeah, it is now your go, then the Fire Spirit.
I do forget. Oh, I know. Sure. I choose up to 6 creatures.
Yeah. As Hugo like ducks behind this herring gun, you hear this like muffled voice like, Come, dragon, a mighty hit. Do not call, fight again.
Oh.
We've nearly weakened it.
Sorry.
Easy.
These two between next to the fire spirit,
Yeah.
they've been hit by stuff, haven't they?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Where's the spell I want? I'm gonna do mask your wounds.
Okay.
Shoot up 6 creatures within a 30-foot radius. Stix has been hit, hasn't he?
Took a
No.
little bit of poison damage, but
Oh yeah, I took like 2 poison damage.
Okay. And then a 30-foot, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so that's quite a big radius. Has
Yeah,
this
it
guy
is.
been hit? Sorry, this guy.
No, basically like everyone within like Then most of the
I
damage is done
has.
fire near the guys near Fire Spirit and Hugo.
Has this
I mean,
one been
some of
hit?
the others have taken like superficial damage and stuff like that. Like if you throw out like a thing, you can basically like heal everyone up. I'm not basically because there's a lot of these guys. I'm not tracking hit points individually. They've basically got a certain number of hits they can take.
Okay.
And if they take that many,
So
they'll go down. But if you heal them, that number will go down by 1. So basically, they can take 3 hits before they die. If one of them's already taken a hit and you heal them, it goes back to 0.
okay. So Hugo and Fire Spirit will get 1, and then I've got 4 extra
Yeah.
healer ring. So you give that to
Yeah.
put
I'll
it in
dish
the
that. Okay.
the
Yeah.
front bit.
If it's all going to Herringons, I'll dish that out. You know, like Herringons and
Yeah.
weasels. Not weasels. Ferrets. You would not believe how much time I spent googling various mustelids.
That is a mustelid.
Oh, ferrets, weasels, and stoats all belong to the mustelid family.
It's
And then because I got distracted doing that, I forgot to make tokens for them.
Yeah.
They're such cute creatures. They're very cute.
Roll an extra d8.
Why?
Because you've got your fire spirit out, so you deal an extra d8 for healing.
Oh, of course. Thank you.
So everyone actually gains 19 rather than 7. Rather than 12, sorry.
Oh yeah, 7, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, thank God. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My fire spirit back to full.
Nice. What is your fire spirit doing on its turn?
Oh God. I didn't think that far ahead.
Might I recommend a flame seed?
I'm good. Yeah. I love a good flame seed. Let's do it. Flame seed.
Waiter pulling out like a. I think I recommend the flames.
Or would Sir prefer the ginormous mace?
I don't think this poor child can wield a mace. I will be
Imagine it
honest.
like a fox with a stick, and on the end of the stick is like an apple.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if it's a mace, it's just dragging it across the floor like it can't pick it up.
A 1 does not hit.
Well, that's a very nice.
Stix, you are up.
I'm on its back, and am therefore. What's called? I don't know if it's like taking any more legendary or that for me, because I know we've not a turn for that level. Don't want you to forget. On its back, I've done the lesser restoration. It didn't fully heal it like I thought, but it helped. So I suppose chop chop, honey.
Yeah, you get the sense you have more removed some of its capability than healing this thing. You feel like this thing is beyond that sort of help.
Yeah.
Based on how it responded.
Chop chop.
Yeah, 2 chops.
422.
14 and 13 for 27.
14 and 13 on that one. I'm going to pump in Mike. I'm going to pump in a second smite. 3d8. Just
27. A nice round 40.
40. Just hacking away at its sort of back and neck and stuff.
Oh wait, I missed its turn. I'm going to do its turn now. It's going to just charge forwards at this group. Actually, let's see whether or not it gets its breath weapon back. It doesn't. So it's going to charge forwards and one attack against Heragon, one against the Spirit, and one against the other Heragon. That's going to hit. 17 to hit a spirit. And that's going to miss.
Yep.
So Spirit Bird. Spirit takes a claw, which does 2d6 slashing damage. So Spirit takes 14 slashing damage. This thing charges in, like its various heads, like biting, and its claws lashing. So it does that before Stix's turn, and then at the end of Stix's turn, it's going to use 2 legendary actions to beat its wings. So can Stix, Hugo, Fire Spirit, and 2 Herringon all make dexterity saving throws? Fail, fail. And 2 Herringon, 1 pass, 1 fail. So, all looking pretty rough. And you're alright. And so this thing like beats its wings and this torrent of air shakes around. Stix, you are shaken loose, tumbling off its back. And you all take, what's that number? 18 bludgeoning damage as this like buffeting of air strikes you all as this thing rises 30 feet into the air. Yes, Arwen.
Hugo?
Yes, Hugo. Oh, sorry, what did you... Oh, Hugo, no, Hugo is fine.
Okay, cool. Oh, I was going to say, I crit for
Sorry.
nothing.
Um,
Do you say it was 12?
18.
Sorry.
But that is 2 legendary actions to fly, and then is up 30 feet in the air. Klari, your turn. This thing rises up.
How high is it?
30 feet off the ground.
I just remembered we're still in a tree.
Why go after things yourself? Why the bad guy? What point?
So if I tried to target it with sleep now, it wouldn't affect anything else because it's 30 feet.
Correct.
No one walk under. Just think. I'm going to try casting it at 3rd level again.
Okay.
Was it 9?
Brave. Yeah, 98. 2, 6, and 3.
36.
White is good.
So as this thing is like rising up into the air, you reach out, you like target its heads, and you cast this spell, and all of a sudden its wings just seem to like halt in the air, and this thing just... Stix, can you make a dexterity saving throw, as can the Fire Spirit?
Oh no.
Yeah. Dex save.
Oh
Stix, you managed to
no.
dodge out the way, maybe because it heads more in the Fire Spirit's direction, but the Fire Spirit is going to take a decent amount of bludgeoning damage as it, which is 11. So it takes 11 damage as it crashes into the ground. And then you watch as all the Herringon, dart forwards. As it like rose into the air, one of them that has this sort of like more like elegant like plume on top of its helm, you heard it shout, "Don't let it escape! Spears on the right!" And everyone like they all like draw back their spears ready to throw them, and then this thing just like comes to the ground, and as it lands, this just torrent of spears just from all sides
Oh no.
whistle into this thing.
No.
No, we probably should have specified not to attack it.
Yeah.
Could I, as it's coming down, Can I just like shout no?
You
Deborah?
certainly can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, and like as these like spears are ready, and they're all getting ready. I'm just like, no, hold, man. As it's like on the floor, and I'm gonna pull out my 50 feet of hempen rope. And I'm gonna ask everyone else to pull
Yeah,
out.
I mean, if you like really want them to stop, make a. I mean, I'm gonna say it's got to be like an intimidation check at this point. Like, that you haven't really got time to form a persuasive argument.
Can I?
Can Hugo help?
Hugo might be.
Yeah, you can all try individually, I'll say. And it's based on the number of successes and failures of those who try.
Fine.
I
That
will
helps.
take them all into account.
If I had that help.
Oh,
Klari is not scary.
oh. Does Hugo win?
With a 28, I'll say okay, this thing lands and they basically like all pause then. Like they're all ready, they're all holding their action and they all pause. You have 6 seconds to perform like 6 seconds of like speech to make a persuasive argument. Otherwise, you realize they are going to go ahead because having fallen asleep and taken damage, this thing is awake and rising to its feet, ready to attack again.
Wow.
Because it took damage as it fell out the sky. It is awake. It is rising to its feet. It is getting up.
Oh.
It is not
I thought we had,
incapacitated
like,
in any way at this point in time.
I thought we had a minute.
So did I.
Fuck. That was the only reason I told them to stop.
If you would like to
Very on,
retract
Ben.
that, knowing that it is getting up and ready to fight,
Yeah, I think knowing that it's getting up and ready to fight, I'll redact that and say, well, I'll just let him have it.
Yeah.
I've jumped out the way.
Okay.
I'll
yeah,
have it.
then there is just this
Right.
hail of spears launched into this thing. Yes, Owen?
Can Hugo please still keep his 28 intimidation to intimidate this thing to just stay on the ground for a minute? He did really good.
He did really good. He is very scary dragon. Yeah, like some of these did miss, and it's probably certainly the one in front of Hugo missed as this ginormous roar that it wasn't expecting went off behind it, and like you watch as it's like turning its spear just sails into the trees beyond. Yeah, but like these spears just land, and this thing just as it's like rising, there's just this another like as its enormous body hits the deck.
Oh, is it dead?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Nice. Oh, not nice actually. As they kill it, or it's like dead, can I go up and if there's any more sort of fungal bits on it or anything like that, can I go up and make some kind of nature check to try and ascertain where this might have come from? What might have inflicted such a thing?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, as the Stix is doing that, one of the one of the Harrigan with his large like plume on top of the helm come forth and is like, "Hail and well met." And it starts like it takes it like opens like that. The helm like opens up from the back. You can see to like so it can wrap around, but because they've got larger heads, and then like lifts off, so like opens up at the back and like lifts off. It's like raises like a hand with like. Well, it doesn't have a spear anymore, but it's like hail and well met. What fortune it is for us, the brothers of the Warren, to meet you on the field of battle. You will help us capture our prey. Yeah, Stix with the 21.
Oh.
You can see this thing, like now you have a chance to examine it closely. This thing is riddled with like this infection. Having hit it with such a powerful like cure wounds, you can see you've basically killed off all the like external stuff, but you can see this stuff is like deep seated within it. And like now that all that sort of like fungus and stuff seems to have died within, you can see how deeply this thing actually goes within it, and just this thing was just not savable. You realize?
Do I have any idea of what might cause such a thing? Not necessarily here, because I understand that the Feywild plants are different, but
Yeah.
what I might use to contextualize this is like, oh, so it might be something like this.
You would guess this is probably some form of magical corruption that has caused or some deep exposure to something. You know that certain funguses can like cohabit on a being, in like an extreme example. And probably that, but on a more unlike some sort of like magically enhanced level.
Ew.
Think like if you imagine like there's like a real world ant where if it gets infected with a spore, the spore makes it climb to the top of the highest tree it can find, and then it makes the ant's jaws clamp onto the tree so the ant can't fall off, and the spore grows through the ant out of its head and then detonates to release more of the fungus in the most wide-reaching area possible. That's like a real world thing in the real world. The spore makes a zombie ant.
Nature is fucked up.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Stix,
Does anyone have? Sorry, carry on.
You realize this thing is deeply corrupted and what wasn't possible to restore or save.
Does anyone have the grease spell?
No.
Do I need to get components to do spells?
It depends what the components are. If it's things like a sprig from a spruce tree, no, your spellcasting focus does that for you. If it's like 500 gold's worth of incense, yes, you need that.
Okay, anyone able to produce 1,000 gold's worth of grease for me?
What spell are you looking at that needs 1,000 gold's worth of grease?
Nothing. Anyone?
Unfortunately.
What spell is this?
Well, I'm kind of reading into it a bit. It's not. It uses a big fancy word, but it basically means grease.
What does it say? What is the spell? Just tell me the spell.
Reincarnate.
Reincarnate. That doesn't use grease.
It does. It uses unguent.
Unguents.
Whatever. I looked it up. It says grease.
Of rare oils and unguents worth at least 1,000 GP.
Unguent is grease. Now,
you touch
someone
a dead humanoid or a piece of a dead humanoid.
I didn't read that far ahead. I just wanted to make the
line.
Didn't get past it.
Either way, this Herongon has come up to you, taken off his helm, and greeted you.
He greases me.
Greeted you. Well, greeted you, Stix. He's not quite sure where the others of you are. It's just, so
we're in a team.
It is good fortune for the brothers of the Warren that we meet on the field of battle today. You have helped us conquer our prey.
Yeah, hi. I'm just like finishing looking at it. I'm like, yeah, okay. Well met, young Herongon. How's it going? Yeah, that was
yes. It's like reaches down, reaches out a paw to like shake your hand. You see one of the others, some of the others have like dismounted, and they are like a couple of them are like tending the wounds on the on themselves, on the ferrets and things like that. Reaches down like a handshake. It's like, I am Sir Flopsy.
Sir Flopsy.
Yes, Sir Flopsy.
Yeah, I can't fucking judge. My name is Stix. So Stix just takes his hand, shakes it, very vigorously, realizing this guy's name is actually Sir Flopsy. And he goes, my name is Stix, and up in the tree, way up there, you'll find Arwen and Klari. The dragons, you know, the fire spirit.
He gestures
name.
around to the group. Is like, it's like Mopsy, Spring, Hopper, Bluebell, Lop, Sable, and so on.
Also, the fire spirit does have a name.
Does
it? What's the fire?
His name is Ember.
Ember.
I was literally about to say, can I make a suggestion for a name, and can it be Ember? I was literally about to say that. Although I guess there aren't many fire-related names, so it's kind of obvious. Anyway, yes. So this is the crew. We just happen to be passing through this. But if they were a Warren or something or other.
Yes, we are the brothers of the Warren.
We are looking to head towards the road. Do you happen to know anything about it? How far we are? If we're close-ish to it?
Not more than a few days. Half a week,
Not
maybe.
Not more than a few days, half a week, maybe. All right.
You must be brave bounty hunters if you seek to go this far, or that far into the fell lands.
Yeah, you could say something like that. Certainly, there's something there we require, I suppose you could say. Cool. Okay.
Prey.
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
If you come back from your adventure, tell us where we may find you so we can pay you your share of this bounty once we have claimed it.
Yeah, we don't have time to. Unfortunately, we are quite pressed for time. So.
What do you mean? What do you mean we don't have time? These nice rabbit people want to say thank you. They want to be our friends, Stix.
There is a war going on back home.
There is a rabbit that wants to be my friend. I could invite them for a sleepover.
You could, but might I suggest that maybe when we deal with the war bit, we'll tell you what, we go deal with this, we go deal with the war, and we all come back for a vacation.
Okay.
It'll be great.
Cool.
That's now a one shot you've got to run, JJ. Level 20. Feywild vacation one shot. I'm sorry, it's got
vacation.
Yeah, at the very end.
I wasn't running that one shot.
Well, no, I have to make friends with everyone, and we have to make s'mores and have a pillow fight.
Making s'mores and pillow fight at level 20. That pillow
Hell
fight,
yeah.
I'm telling you now, pillow technically counts as a weapon for smite. I'm just saying.
You smite my rabbit friends, and I will not smite you because I can't smite, but I will tear you up as a bear. For I'll sit on you as a big whale.
It's a good point. That's totally the thing you can do.
Yeah.
Cool. Right.
Well, if you do not wish to claim this bounty, we must thank you in some other way. What service can we provide for you?
Do you have 1,000 golds worth of grief?
Just sort of looks at you peculiarly and just sort of nervously laughing. I'm afraid not.
Okay, I thought I'd ask. Just in case.
He turns to one of the other ones and looks at them. So, Sable, what have we got left over? And you can see this other knight turns and reaches up and undoes the clasp on the helm and takes it off, and you can see You can see beautiful, like long black ears, and as his helmet comes off, you can see like very deep, rich black fur. Slightly more feminine-looking features. You can tell there's a slimmer cut to the arm, still broad and like a a strong figure. But now you look closely, you can see that this is a more feminine-looking figure. They have like reclaimed their spear and sort of like stuck it in the ground next to them as they tend to one of the ferrets. And she comes over and says, "Well, we haven't got a lot. Once we've tended to all the steeds as we must, then we should have a little bit left over. But with this bounty claimed, I dare say we could make it back unscathed, sparing a few potions and things for our fine compatriots here." Yes.
That'd be very, very nice. Thank you.
So Flopsy is like, "Well, yes, we're once we're all patched up, we will spare what you can, and you can add 2 regular and 1 greater healing potions to your collective inventory." Someone can mark that down.
Do it. I've got the party bag.
Good.
Wait, what was it? Sorry.
2 regular, 1
and
greater.
1 greater.
Bing. 1 greater. I've already got a couple. So.
They're all, and you can see like, yeah, they're all like settling into like take sort of like a bit of like an extended break and things like that. A couple of the ferret, like one of the, a couple of ferrets are sort of like lying, like licking wounds and like looking after themselves. A couple of them are sort of like just like almost sort of like semi-playing. They seem to have been the ones that are a little bit, that seem to have come out unscathed. Some of them are the knights just like sort of like milling about, watching over them. You can see one of them has like scampered on top of this like fallen tree that's here and seems to be in like a watch position. Yes, Arwen.
The ones that are playing, Hugo is also playing with.
Okay. Yeah, they're like they're a little bit like nervous at first. He was a bit of an unknown, and he is. They are like technically large creatures, and he's like he's a medium-sized creature, but he's small for medium. So they are. It's tentative at first, but he eventually like gets on. Well.
Like a puppy playing with older dogs.
Yeah. And you can see that where the beast has fallen, one of them is like has pulled out this like fairly large like axe, and is proceeding to there's just a series of like heavy thunks as they are proceeding to try and decapitate the corpse.
Oh God.
Arwen is
Yeah, I don't think Stix is looking at this either. I think after that, I think we're fairly ready to move on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, if that's what you want to do, then as they like set up and prepare to like take a decent rest, you guys can continue on your way. So Flopsy comes up.
How long have we been?
How long have you been?
Yeah.
How long have we been? Yeah.
I know.
Not too long. It looks like these guys are just basically preparing to like take like a short rest here.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
As they like decapitate this creature, ready to like claim the bounty. You suspect, probably, because their heads are worth something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's this is what's going on. Cephalopsy is like, so what game do you seek deep in these cursed lands?
We need something with eyes that see beyond what normal eyes can see, I suppose.
Well, a rare creature indeed, I'm sure. I hope you find your quarry. We ourselves are content with the bounties we claim from hunting these fell beasts that stalk the Lady Tinthara's lands.
Are we still in Tinthara's lands?
No, we have moved beyond the border. But these
Okay.
creatures roam. We have chased this one back and forth for nigh on a week.
Okay.
But
Well,
we shall feast well with the reward we shall claim from this bounty.
I can imagine. And when you
You should be
do,
warned that as you extend further in, the creatures only become more wild and more dangerous.
oh, do you know if, as we head in, there'll be more creatures like this with this sort of poisonous infection?
Yes, the plants and things around here, it seems, in recent years, the exposure has twisted many creatures. They all seem to carry this affliction, this fungal nature. And in doing so, they have grown more wild and extending into Tinthara's lands. So she has placed this bounty, and noble knights like us take it up to defend those that we can.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for the thanks for the information. Good luck getting these stuff back. And when you do drink and feast, maybe have a toast to the Fellowship of Aegis. And remember the
Fellowship
good.
of Aegis.
If
May
remember
the
the
brothers
good
of
we
the
did
Warren have the glory to fight by
today.
your side once again in future.
Lovely. That's horrible. And you know, it's a little bit of good we did for you today. Pass it on. Do something good for someone else. Just sprinkle that shit like bugs do pollen. Across the world.
Like ants do that fungus thing.
Yeah, like those infected ants do when they're all infected and they climb the trees and their heads.
Lovely.
Well, there's a
Alright.
tree in Africa that has like these weird like cocoon things on the side of it, and they literally explode out. So at a certain time of the year, you shouldn't go into these forests in Africa because these trees literally have like spikes on them that will shoot out of them. And in these spikes are the like seeds for new
I
trees.
thought you would drop in like strange D&D lore because I thought you said there are these trees in Amber, not Africa.
Oh no, no. This is a
I
real
was like,
thing.
this is a weird time for Ben to give lore about his own D&D campaign.
No, this is a real world
Although if
terrifying
those
thing.
things don't exist in Titan, I'm going to be disappointed now, Ben.
Well, of course they do.
The murder forest.
The murder forest. Unfortunately, if anyone has any specific ideas about things, you probably won't be going to any forests in Titan anytime soon.
No, probably not on the desert continent.
No, well, yeah, desert part of the continent, probably not. No.
Well,
What a
well, I think that's a good time to call the session there, and we'll pick things up next week with whatever you guys end up doing next time.